And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on Rio Sports Live as we are coming to you tonight for our feature game in the Coastal Bend on a Friday night. We're in Sinton, Texas, as we have the West OSO Lady Bears taking on the Sinton Lady Pirates in a District 31 4A matchup. Thanks again for joining us for the broadcast. I'm Joe Bowling with you, my wife Dahlia on the camera tonight. Joe Gomez below me. Jaime, one of our announcer friends that's coming on board here at Sinton High School, home of the Lady Pirates. They've already had the warm-ups, and they'll have the player introductions coming up. This is our Coastal Bend game of the week. We do appreciate you joining us for wherever you may be watching the games from. Those fans tuning in on our social media site, if you're watching on our Facebook site, please share the link and let other fans know these games are going on. We'll be back with the opening tip-off of the Sinton Lady Bears and the West OSO, or check that, the West OSO Lady Bears and the Sinton Lady Pirates. This is Rio Sports Live.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports Live, number one.
Hacienda Ford is having a blowout sale on all remaining 2019 Ford Expeditions. Perfect for growing families. Sale priced up to $13,000 off MSRP or $4,500 off plus 0% APR for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Back here on our pregame show, the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll try to pick that up in the PA announcer here at Sinton, Texas.
Nathaniel Hernandez. Number 14, Rachel Requinez. Number 33, Larissa Lopez. And now everyone get on your feet for your Sinton Lady Pirates. Number 15, Emma Thomas. Number 10, Courtney Hesseltine. Number 24, Hannah Gallegos. Number 5, Anna Thomas. Number 12, Stella Thomas. Assistant coaches, Susanna Gowdy and Brett Sorrells. Head coach, Kate Lombardi.
Opening tip-off right after this.
Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hi, we're Robert Bellows, Favorite Cats, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here at Sinton, Texas, after the playing of the national anthem, we are set for this game, which is a second game of the district play for these two teams against one another. In the first matchup, it was the West OSO Lady Bears capturing a 47-36 victory. Turnovers were a story in the game. Sinton turned it over 17 times in that ball game and had opportunities to win the game at the line. At the free throw line, they went 9 of 22. So you circle a couple of areas in which they had a chance to notch a victory. Those are certainly two that are in the category. You look at the shooting percentages in that game. They were 12 of 37 from the field at 32%, but 1 of 7 beyond the arc for 14%. Meanwhile, West Oso shot over 50% in the first game. A 47-36 victory, 15 of 28 from the field overall, 2 of 15 beyond the arc. So they weren't hitting either around the arc, but they still managed to notch the victory. Settle in for the opening tip-off, controlled by the Lady Bears. They'll be in the red uniforms with the black trim. And again, welcome to our Coastal Bend featured game of the week here from Sinton, a doubleheader. Girls first, and then we'll have the boys game coming up after this. Catch on the perimeter. That pass on the blocks is going to be tipped out of bounds. Off the hands of West Oso. That'll be a turnover for the Lady Bears. And the Lady Pirates of Sinton will have the ball. They'll work it against pressure. Quickly in the front court, Courtney Hesseltine off the dribble, misses a shot in the paint, offensive rebound. Leads to this shot in the middle of the paint. That one won't go, missed by Emma Thomas. Another offensive rebound, put that one up, that won't go. Rebound again taken out by the Lady Pirates on the outlet pass, back into the hands. It goes, there's a steal. Here comes West Oso down the right side. Kiara Johnson lays it up, got it to go, and got fouled. She'll get to the line. Kiara Johnson on the steal, and then promptly took it down for the layup. Earns a trip at the free throw line. West Oso grabs the 2-point lead. These two teams are tied for second place in district play. On the boys' side, they'll be looking at the same scenario. On the girls' side, everyone chasing Beeville Jones, a state-ranked team, which is 8-0 in district play. Coming in here to tonight's action, these two teams trying to take over sole possession of second place. Kiara Johnson makes a free throw, earns a 3-0 lead. Now a steal off the pressure. A missed layup, though, by Rachel Requindez. Rebound taken down. This is Courtney Hesseltine in the backcourt. She's double-teamed, and the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be off West Oso. Intense pressure coming in a timeout called by Sinton. Lady Pirates wanted to talk about being physical and taking care of the basketball. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
When it comes to window tint, nobody beats the pros at D-Tronics. That's because they use 3M window film. 3M film blocks 99.9% of the harmful UV rays with an SPF of 1000. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
After the timeout, the Lady Pirates will have the ball. They had called the timeout after struggling against the pressure provided by West Oso. Promptly, the Lady Bears of West Oso change up the press a little bit. They'll go to a diamond and one, and they'll allow the pass inbounds. They'll wait to trap up here as the ball nears the midcourt stripe. Overhead pass. Lady Pirates do a good job of breaking the pressure. Stella Thomas now sets it up on the offensive end. This is Courtney Hesseltine into a double team. She's tied up, but the possession arrow favors the Pirates. Lady Pirates will have the ball down 3, again trying to settle into this game in which they knew was going to be physical coming in. One of the things they wanted to talk about was being physical right back at this West Oso team. Ball on the perimeter, caught by Hannah Gallegos. Gallegos to the top of the key. Emma Thomas didn't think about shooting there. We'll see if she pulls the triggers. They left her open a couple of passes in a row. There's a steal. Here comes West Oso. Down the left-hand side for the Lady Bears. No numbers. They'll bring it back out. There's a steal coming right back at you. Here comes Emma Thomas right down right side. Missed it. Rebound secured by West Oso. Here come the Lady Bears back on the offensive end. Johnson on the pass. Swings it right-hand side. Gets it right back between the circles. Looks left. Swings it right. 3 on the way. Answer there. No. Long rebound out in the hands of Emma Thomas. Overhead pass. This is Courtney Hesseltine. Has it poked away. She'll recover. Spins it over to Anna Thomas, back top of the key. Now reverse it right side, staying beyond the arc to Gallegos. Off the dribble, Hesseltine in the paint. Short on that one, offensive rebound. A lot of offensive boards. Lady Pirates nothing to show thus far on the scoreboard. That three goes home. Courtney Hesseltine beyond the arc ties us up at 3 apiece. Ball back in the hands of the Lady Bears. Off the dribble, that's Larissa Lopez out on top, and we were watching her in warm-up. She was red hot. There's a three on the way. Count it for the Lady Bears. Rachel Rakinez on the three. Three on the other side. That's good. Made by Courtney Hesseltine. We're tied at 6. Back come the Lady Bears. 5:22 to go here in the first quarter. Just underway here in Sinton. Timeout call. They'll talk it over. West OSO is like, we're not going to get into a shooting contest, are we? Back after this.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
Then we would like to show you how we can help.
This game. Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are in Sinton, Texas on a Friday night. Appreciate you fans tuning in wherever you may be. Lopez has the ball at the top of the key for West OSO. Everyone connecting thus far beyond the arc here to start this game. Wide open baseline jumper. Good look. Count that. Bucket made by Lithania Hernandez. Her first points of the game. West OSO employs the press, and it provides a turnover as the ball's thrown out of bounds. Turnover is certainly an issue in the game to start it off for the Lady Pirates of Sinton. It'll be their second of the game. Lopez has the ball top of the key, a long three. She certainly has that range, misses that one. Rebound by Hesseltine, and she's going to travel in the backcourt. Elected to try to dribble out of the traffic versus with the outlet pass. Forces the turnover on the inbound play. A lot of contact there, missed shot. Rebound and secured by the Lady Pirates. 8-6 ball game. A jumper from beyond the arc. That is good. 3 more beyond the arc. This time, Hannah Gallegos on this make. Inside traffic. That shot's blocked. Stella Thomas secures the board. Outlet pass to Hesseltine. She's double teamed. Spins it over to Gallegos. Gallegos gets it ahead to Thomas. Thomas got in the lane. Left that one short. Rebound by West OSO. And the whistle blows. That'll be a jump ball in the paint. With 4:16 remaining here in the first quarter, it's established right now this is a physical contest. You just make the adjustments on the fly. You also had better get out and take on some shooters. Because right now everyone's showing they can shoot here tonight. Off the dribble on the right side is Johnson. Spins it to Lopez. Further in the corner it goes for West OSO. Back to Lopez. Overhead pass to Johnson. Lopez off the dribble this time. Spins that one off the back of the rim. Weak side rebound on the offensive boards for West OSO. They'll reset it. Johnson to Lopez. Again on the baseline. Dishes inside. Banker no good. Rebound by the Sinton Lady Pirates. And a Thomas. Thomas to Hesseltine. Back to Thomas. Thomas across the timeline. Threw that one away. Looking ahead, there was Stella Thomas down there. And misfired on the pass over her head. Stops the clock with 3:36 remaining here in the first quarter. West OSO basketball. Coming to you here from the Coastal Bend on a Friday night here on Rio Sports Live. Off the dribble, this is Rakinez. Has that one poked away. Here comes Gallegos for Sinton. Gets it over to Hesseltine. Hesseltine left hand, layup, got it. Courtney Hesseltine now has 8 points in the game for Sinton's Lady Pirates. They're up 3. West OSO with the ball. Lopez spins it right side. Here's a 3. Answer there is off the backboard. Count it. Everything going as Kiara Johnson got that one to count. Ties us up at 11. Sinton basketball. Hasseltine slows the pace. Picked up defensively by Riquinez as that pass deflected out of bounds over by the West Oso bench. Now a substitution will check in as Emma Thomas returns to the game for the Lady Pirates. Hannah Gallegos will have a seat on the bench. Hasseltine to inbound the ball. Gets it in, and they'll set it up. Thomas off the dribble to the elbow. Fires that one in traffic. It gets into the hands of Thomas, then it's taken away. Rebecca Brown took it away. Now on the baseline, Johnson has the ball. Timeout's called. It'll be West Oso basketball when we return. All tied up at 11 apiece from Sinton. High school basketball continues after this.
By the concession stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
We are back here in Sinton, Texas. It's a Friday night. My wife Dahlia on the camera. Over to my right-hand side. She was almost on the injured reserve, joining the Rudy Zamaripa Jr. team. He's been in a sling for a couple of weeks now after breaking his arm playing basketball. I won't tell you how Dahlia almost hurt her hand. Well, she did hurt it, but just didn't injure it to the point of being in a sling. Thank the Lord. Shot goes up, no good by West Oso. That won't go. It goes out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Bears. It'll be Sinton ball. Leading scorers in the game, Courtney Hasseltine for the Lady Pirates with 8 points. Kira Johnson has 6 for West Oso. Ball in the hands of Emma Thomas. Thomas spins it over to Nettie Payette. Hands it off to Thomas. Thomas, free throw line jumper. That's too strong. Rebound ripped down by Rebecca Brown. Outlet pass to Lopez. Larissa Lopez will bring it across. Left open, spins it right-hand side. Here's a long three on the way. That one's off the mark, no good. And as it caroms off the side of the backboard, it'll be Sinton ball. Substitution will check in for West Oso as entering the game. First time is Jada Fimbres. Sinton ball. All tied up at 11 apiece. Lady Pirates on the offensive end. Payette finds Talia Best. Back to Payette. Makes a move right side. Lets it go. Left it short. Hasseltine gets a rebound. Then it's going to be tied up. On the possession arrow, it stays in favor of the Lady Pirates from Sinton. Sinton in the white uniforms with the maroon trim here on their home court. West Oso in the red and black here tonight. Outlet pass into Thomas. Thomas spins it over. There's an open three. Bang! Another three. Courtney Hasseltine in double figures. 3-point lead for the Lady Pirates. Here's Lopez given room. Takes it off the dribble. Bounce pass left baseline. On the dribble through a double team. Nice job of hanging on. Shot on the way. Missed though by Rachel Riquinez. And a jump ball. Possession arrow favors West Oso, so stay here. Lady Pirates made just one three-pointer in their first matchup between these two teams. Tonight they've already hit 4 here in the first quarter. Hasseltine gets a rebound out to Thomas. That pass is deflected right into the hands though of Talia Best. Missed that. Hasseltine got the rebound, falls to the ground, and West Oso secures the ball. Outlet pass. Here comes Kiara Johnson. Johnson on that right-hand side. Takes it off the dribble. In traffic, lost control of that one. Rebound by the Sinton Lady Pirates, and as it goes out of bounds, touch last by, that'll be Riquinez. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. It'll be Sinton basketball out of bounds. Lady Pirates opening things up beyond the arc, and thanks to a big part by Courtney Hasseltine, who's 11 points, has matched West Oso in team scoring. Overhead pass. Nice job of getting it to Thomas. That one's up and in. Emma Thomas wide open. Didn't waste a chance. Sinton up by 5. Lady Bears get it to Lopez. Long three, and that's off the mark. Hasseltine rips down the rebound. She's had a big first quarter. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas beats the pressure, gets it to Hesseltine, off the dribble. That pass is secure, but out of bounds it goes. Touch last by Kiera Johnson of West Oso. Fans, when I play the commercials here, we're in the Coastal Bend. We're unveiling coverage here in the Coastal Bend. You'll see the phone number there. That's going to change as we get our sales crew in place. Joe Gomez met with us again today, and we're going to be actively looking for advertisers in the Coastal Bend to pick up the expanded coverage here. We do have some of our primary sponsors on Rio Sports Live on our flagship. There's our Coastal Bend coverage. There's a lot of spots open, so be sure you reach out. And right now, just email us if you have interest. I'll make sure we get Joe in touch. Whistle on the play. Stops play with 3.6 seconds to go. It'll be a foul on Anna Thomas of Sinton. It'll be West Oso basketball out of bounds on the baseline with 3.6 to go here in the quarter. They'll set him in motion, spin it outside, off the dribble, shot on the way. This will count, but it's short, and the first quarter comes to an end. The Sinton Lady Pirates behind Courtney Hesseltine's 11 points. Lead this one by 5 after 1. From Sinton, Texas, we'll be back after this on Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When it comes to window tint, nobody beats the pros at D-Tronics. That's because they use 3M window film. 3M film blocks 99.9% of the harmful UV rays with an SPF of 1,000. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
We're back here on Rio Sports Live as the Sinton Lady Pirates make their way back out on the floor. Over on the bench, they're quite happy after the first quarter performance. 16 points. They lead by 5. It'll be their ball as we start the second quarter. It's the first of 2 games coming your way tonight from here at the home of the Pirates and Lady Pirates. West Oso and Sinton boys will wrap up our coverage here tonight. Nice pass in the paint. That shot won't go, but a foul called. And Talia Bess will head to the free throw line for the Sinton Lady Pirates. For Bess, hasn't scored a point yet tonight. First free throw is good. She'll get a second. Your leading scorer is Hesseltine, the only player in double figures with 11 for Sinton. 3 points for Hannah Gallegos, 2 for Emma Thomas, and now 1 for Talia Bess. Second one good. The lead extends to 7 for the Sinton Lady Pirates. West Oso basketball. Swing it over to Lopez. Lopez looking inside, posting up there as Aaliyah Reed. Outside for a 3, that won't go. Long rebound out to Sinton, secured by Bess. Bess to Hesseltine. Hesseltine gets it ahead to Thomas. Thomas swings it right side. Nice move made by Gallegos. Skip pass over. Here's Hesseltine off the dribble. Left that one short. Rebound by West Oso. Outlet pass picked off. Here comes Emma Thomas. Jump stop in the paint. Lets it go. No good. Offensive rebound. Put that one up and in. Made by Stella Thomas. Thomas outworking him for the offensive board. The lead is 9. It's a 4-0 run by the Lady Pirates to start the second quarter. West Oso basketball over to Kiera Johnson. Skip pass over. Now they'll go inside looking on the post, and then the foul is called. It'll be against the Sinton Lady Pirates. Non-shooting foul. West Oso will inbound the ball. A minute gone here in the second quarter. Long 3 on the way on the inbound play. That one rims out. Rebound by Sinton. Another rebound secured on a missed shot. Ball in the front court on the offensive end. Looking inside for Hesseltine. That pin ball's over to Thomas. Stella Thomas has then go off her hands. Touch last by West Oso. And it'll be Sinton Lady Pirate ball on the baseline. Send a shout out back at Tacho Luna, watching the game from the Corpus area. Again, fans, we are looking to expand here in the Corpus area in a hurry. There's a travel call. So we'll be already eyeballing the next big game next week for our feature game, and we'll be unleashing a full system up here on a full-time basis, the first of what we hope are many. Meanwhile, we've got some exciting new developments down in Rio Sports Live in the Valley as we've got some expanded coverage that's coming as early as Monday. I'll make that announcement. Loose ball. Here come the Lady Pirates. Up by 9 to the right-hand side. Stepping through. That'll be a travel. You got to give credit that time to Larissa Lopez getting back defensively for the West Oso Lady Bears to prevent what would have been a layup in the open court. Ball belongs to the Lady Bears of West Oso. Kick it out for a 3. Lopez didn't even look to shoot. She can hit out there, my friends. Here it goes. Long 3. That's off the mark. No good. Long rebound. Dribbles out of bounds. That'll be touched last by Sinton. It's one of those you watch someone in warm-ups. It's like, man, Lopez is on tonight. She's misfired on a couple of shots here. Speaking from experience, a streak shooter, though, can either be red hot or can be ice cold. That switch can flip right back on for her. So you just tell a shooter, keep shooting, it's coming. Outside to Lopez. Lopez to Johnson. Playing catch on the perimeter. Here's a 3. That's a good look, but it's off the mark. Too strong. Hesseltine gets a rebound. Tried to dribble out of traffic. West Oso will have the ball, and then a foul will be called. Check that, Aaliyah Reed be called on a travel. That'll be Sinton basketball out of bounds on the mid-court area. Lady Pirates scored 16 in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, they scored 4, but Courtney Hesseltine is the story. Has it here, dishes off inside. Left-hand layup won't go, offensive board, put it up, count it. Talia Best with 2 more. Lady Pirates up 11. West Oso back with the basketball. Staying on the outside as Riquinez. Riquinez to Johnson, over to Lopez, back to Johnson, back to Riquinez. They'll play catch, open 3. Lopez lets it fly, misses that one. Long rebound. Hasseltine secures it out to Nellie Pyatt. Get it ahead on the right-hand side. Baseline move by Thomas, lays it up, no good. Rebound, West Oso, outlet pass. Here come the Lady Bears. 2-on-1, shot on the right side, lay it up and in. Nice finish that time for Aaliyah Reed. First point scored in the second quarter for West Oso. Pressure in the backcourt. Across the timeline is Emma Thomas. Thomas with a crossover against Lopez. Pulls the trigger from 16, left it short, and it goes out of bounds. That'll give the ball back to West Oso. Lady Bears with the ball. As they'll bring it ahead. My wife over there running the camera, trying to contort her elbows. It scares me. 3-pointer on the way for the Lady Bears. Won't go. Offensive rebound on the weak side in traffic. Lopez misses that shot. Outlet pass, and here comes Emma Thomas. To the right-hand side, dishes off. Banker up and in. Thomas the assist. Hesseltine, 2 more. For Courtney Hesseltine, she's got 13 points in the game. Lady Bears with the ball, down 11. Second time they've trailed by double digits here in this game. Ball out to Lopez, reverse it out to Johnson. 3 on the way, answer there is no. Rebound by Hesseltine, outlet pass. Here come the Lady Pirates. It's a 1-on-2, near a travel, spin it left-hand side. Best with a layup, got it. Talia Best with a bucket. Ball back in the hands of West Oso. Outside to Lopez. Spins it over to Riquinez, back to Lopez. Over to Johnson, here's a 3. Another good look, that's off the back of the rim. Hesseltine, another board. Brings it out of traffic. Left-hand side, spins it in the middle, off the dribble, off the backboard, no good. Rebound taken down by West Oso. Outlet pass for Johnson. Kara Johnson whistles a pass left-hand side. Shot goes up, then a foul call as it misses. It'll send Aaliyah Reed to the line. Share our link on our Facebook side if you're watching our games. Let the other fans know these games are going on. I know it's relatively new to the Coastal Bend that we're out here for regular season games. Get used to it, my friends. We're coming in a big way, rolling out with more and more coverage. Free throw spins off the mark, no good for Aaliyah Reed. Reed, she's got 2 points in the game. Good round of applause for Courtney Hasseltine as she has a seat on the bench for the Lady Pirates of Sinton. Reed with another. Gets that to go. 1 of 2 on the trip. It's still a double-digit lead as the Lady Pirates lead by a dozen. Now throw over the top of the pressure. Here comes Stella Thomas. Thomas hands it off to Emma Thomas. Now we'll see who takes over the scoring. There it is, 3 on the way. Count it for Nellie Payette. Answered that real quick. Hasseltine on the bench. Payette connects from 3. West Oso down by 15. Ball on the baseline. Shot up in traffic. No good. Rebound ripped out of there by Stella Thomas. Quickly in the front court to Payette. Off the dribble in the paint. That one won't go. Fights for the rebound, but it's secured by Rebecca Brown for West Oso. Stolen by Payette, and then she'll travel. She saw that she had at the top of the key, trailing the play to Leah Bess. And she got it in her hands. Bess had an open shot. West Oso will inbound the ball. They're down 15. They've been outscored 13-3 here in the second quarter. Substitution off the bench for the West Oso Lady Bears. And I want to go back to the previous matchup, the first time through in district play between these two teams. The first thing you want to look at is the three-point shooting. Sinton was 1 of 7 beyond the arc. Here's a Lopez 3, bang! Larissa Lopez with a 3 ball. Again, shooters keep shooting. Watch for her to heat up. Whistle blows, 2:24 to go in the first quarter, or check that first half. And between the two teams, we've now had 8 3-pointers made. In the first matchup, they combined as to go 3 for 22 beyond the arc the first time through between these two teams. Already 8 made 3-pointers here in the first half. Sinton basketball, they lead by 12. Off the dribble, Emma Thomas. Thomas guarded by Lopez, and they clear out for her to work. Stopped her dribble, fires a pass in the paint. That one's deflected, stolen. West Oso will secure the ball. Lady Bears bring it up. Swing a pass right side. Here's a 3 on the way, and no off the back of the rim. Rebound comes out long. West Oso will secure that. Over it goes to Johnson. Johnson to Raquinez. Back over for a Lopez 3. Answer there. Rims out. No good. Rebound in the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Touch last by Sinton and the Lady Pirates. Offensive rebounds last time out. It was 15-13. Sinton securing that number. West Oso on the inbound play will miss that. Rebound tracked down. That's Crystal Palomo getting the ball for Sinton. Overhead pass in the direction of Palomo. She'll catch it, stays in bounds, gets it to Payette. Pass outside, nice job of Emma Thomas hanging on to the ball. Over to Anna Thomas, back to Emma. They'll settle it down with 1:34 to go. Sinton leading here in the second quarter. There's a steal by West Oso. Loose ball, jump ball, possession arrow, Lady Bears. Stops play with 1:23 remaining here. In this first half of play. West Oso basketball. Kiara Johnson has the ball. She's the leading scorer thus far. Gets it to Lopez, gets it back. Attacks now to the free throw line, spins it over in the direction of Lopez, and that's too far over her head. Fans, again, give us a shout out where you may be watching the game from. That's always fun when we're in a new developing area to see just how far the reach is where the fans are watching the games from. Outlet pass as the Sinton Lady Pirates operate on the offensive end. Off the dribble, nothing there. Spinning away is Emma Thomas. Overhead pass on the baseline. Nice catch and then a foul call. Courtney Hasseltine returned to the game, caught that pass, showed some good athleticism to climb the ladder and catch it. Took the contact. Team foul number 3 in the first half against West Oso, so it'll be Sinton basketball out of bounds. Lady Pirates to throw it in. Hasseltine spins it far out to Thomas, gets it back in the corner. Quickly double team, ball taken away, but out of bounds as Rachel Rickena has momentum after she took that ball away, took her out. Christy Pimpkin-Moses watching here in Sinton. Appreciate you watching the games. Saw some fans who turned their phones on immediately as we started the game. Long 3 off the mark for Sinton. Rebound by Anna Thomas. Turns, spins it back further out to the scorer's table, and it goes out of bounds. Only one set of bleachers here on both sides of the gym. So no matter how high we put our camera, we're going to have fans walking up into the camera as they fill the upper section here at Sinton. Lady Bears working the ball on the offensive end. 35 seconds left here in the first half. Johnson to Riquenez. Riquenez lost it, tips it back to Johnson. They'll control it. Lopez a 3. Rushed that one. Long rebound goes out of bounds. And it'll be Sinton ball with 21 seconds remaining here in the first half. Boys action coming up after this one. Doubleheader in the Coastal Bend coming to you from Sinton. 17 ticks left here in the first half. Sinton with the ball. Thomas gets a screen. Maintains control of the dribble with 10 on the clock. Lost her dribble now. Ball on the baseline is tipped out of bounds. That's touched last by a Lady Bear of West Oso. So it'll be Sinton ball out of bounds. 6 seconds remaining here in the half. Hannah Gallegos to set him in motion. Looking, finds it inside. Shot on the way by Thomas. Rolls off the mark, no good. Rebound and a jump ball will be called, or they'll call a foul. They're going to call a foul on the Lady Pirates of Sinton. So West Oso with 1.8 to go here in the half. We'll have to inbound it and go length of the court in less than 2 seconds. They'll get it into Lopez. Lopez to the mid-court stripe, lets it fly, and it just misses. 1 half in the books here at Sinton as we reach the halftime break. 29-17 your score. This game brought to you in part by Hacienda Ford out of Edinburgh, Texas. In the market for a new car or a used car or service to your car in Edinburgh when you're in the Rio Grande Valley, Hacienda Ford. Also by VTX1 Cable and the expanded coverage on VTX1. Also the home of our Roku television channel for Rio Sports Live. Yes, you can watch us live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on our Roku channel, and when everything gets right, live on our website as well. Also live on Twitter for fans that are out there in social media with handheld devices. You see on the floor, that's the Sinton Pirates boys basketball team taking their warm-ups. They'll be up next against the West Oso Bears. 29-17 your score at the halftime break. Statistics from the first half coming up after this.
We are the Patriots. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 To schedule your appointment today.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are back here at the halftime break, and boy, they got the music pumped up to a high extreme here at the home of the Pirates as the Sinton Pirates are out warming up on their home floor. We've seen no appearance yet for the West OSO Bears, as their boys will be here soon enough. We're at halftime of this one on the girls' game, and the Sinton Lady Pirates led 16-11 after a quarter, outscored West OSO 13-6 in the second quarter, and lead by a dozen points as we're sitting here at the break. One player in double figures in the first half for either team. That was Courtney Hesseltine for the Sinton Lady Pirates with 13 points, 6 points for Talia Bess, 3 each for Hannah Gallegos, Nellie Payette, 2 for Stella Thomas, and also 2 for Emma Thomas for the Sinton Lady Pirates. Kara Johnson leads away with 6 points for the West OSO Lady Bears, 3 points for Rachel Raquinez, 3 for Aliza Reed, also 3 for Larissa Lopez, and 2 for Lithania Hernandez. We're looking at some fans over there on the far side of the court. We don't even know a camera's on them right now, but we're trying to get their attention. 5:54 to go. We'll see if we can get him on the air. Back after this on Real Sports Live.
We're mission veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hacienda Ford is having a blowout sale on the best-selling vehicle in America, the 2019 Ford F-150 XLT pickup. Right now, take $10,000 off MSRP and get 0% APR for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are at the halftime break. Still waiting for either team to return back to the floor. Meanwhile, we're scanning the fans that are here watching this game at home. Our thanks again to the Sinton High School for assisting us for broadcasting the game. We were here for some playoff action in this gym last year. We also did a couple of softball playoff games last year. Over the past couple of years, we've been in Sinton a few times. And so when the call was made, I already knew who we were talking to, which helped a lot as far as getting things set up. And even though they were out of school today, our assistants came from the IT department, which met us here early in the afternoon to make sure that you know where your connection is. We ran the wires, we then hid the wires and tested everything, and we are good to go. So our thanks again to the Sinton School District for assisting us in broadcasting the game. Our thanks again to the West OSO School District for allowing us to broadcast the game. Reached out to Cheryl over in West OSO earlier this week. It's like, hey, I think I've got you guys down as our featured game. And of course, they were gracious enough to allow us to be here to broadcast this game. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. 29-17, Sinton Lady Pirates on top. You're seeing the West OSO crowd right here on Rio Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back here at halftime as we continue to scan the crowd here at Sinton High School. Meanwhile, the West OSO Lady Bears have made their way back over to the sidelines as they're the first team to make it back here on the floor. Lady Bears shut down in that second quarter, scoring just 6 points. First quarter they scored 11. In their first matchup, they won by the score of 47-36. So again, this is anyone's game, but a double-digit lead by the home team. The Sinton Lady Pirates trying to take care of business here. We'll be back, and I'll run down the standings for you right after this. This is Rio Sports Live.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Brownsville, Rio Hondo, San Carlos, and Los Indios. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit VTX1.net to find out more.
When it comes to window tint, nobody beats the pros at D-Tronics. That's because they use 3M window film. 3M film blocks 99.9% of the harmful UV rays with an SPF of 1,000. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Back here on Rio Sports Live. Thanks again for joining us. My wife Dahlia on the camera as we go from halftime to the start of the third quarter. Coming into this game tonight, West OSO was in control in second place in this district. At the 31-4A level, they were 6-2 in district play. Beeville Jones at 8-0 with a lock on the first place right now. But West OSO at 6-2, right behind them, Sinton at 5-3. And then you're looking at Robstown, which is 5-2. So this is a big matchup here between these two teams to try to grab the outright lead for second place. Right behind those three schools is Rockport Fulton at 4-4. Shot on the way up and in by the Sinton Lady Pirates. And that's how we start the second half. Sinton scoring 13 points in the first quarter. Check that in the second quarter. On a 13-6 quarter, they took the lead and currently up by 14. That represents the biggest lead of the game for either team. Ball belongs to West OSO on the baseline, and that'll be a jump ball call. Send a shout back in the direction to Gary Moore, watching us from Corpus Christi, Texas. Again, it's always neat to see where the fans are watching the games from. Share the link on our Facebook side. You'll be surprised how far it reaches out. 3 misses by West OSO. Offensive rebound by the Lady Bears. Second opportunity misses. Offensive board again. Put that up. That won't go. Rakinez fighting hard for the rebound. Taken down by the Sinton Lady Pirates, and they'll bring it front side. Minute gone here in the third. That pass is stolen. Here come the Lady Bears. This is Rakinez. Steps in the paint, banks it up, got it to go. Rachel Rakinez with 2 for West OSO. Each team has scored 2 here in the third. Lady Pirates off the dribble on the left-hand side, off the dribble. That one won't go. Rebound by the Lady Pirates. Another jumper. This one rolls in. Emma Thomas with the bucket. She's got 4 in the game. West OSO On the offensive end, Lopez spins it out to Johnson, gets it back to Lopez, back to Johnson. Free throw line there is Rebecca Brown. Back to Lopez, off her hands, and it goes out of bounds. This West OSO team hasn't got into a rhythm yet. Even their points are coming in hit or miss opportunities. Baker goes up for Sinton. That won't go. Offensive rebound, though, by Stella Thomas, and that one won't go. Ball in the hands of the Lady Pirates. That one won't go either. Rebound by West OSO, and they'll control it. The key here to get back in this game is to make sure they get consecutive trips and scoring some points. Lopez with a nice dish. Ball blocked out of there. Then it caroms off a West OSO player. And it gives it back to the Lady Pirates of Sinton. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, my friends. And also, if you haven't done so already, you can watch our games on our Roku channel. Go to Roku Television. If you have a Roku TV or a Roku device, search for the VTX1 app. Once you download that, Rio Sports Live is right there as one of the 2 channel options. Pass it outside. Here's a 3 for the Lady Bears, and it won't go. Rebound rolls out of bounds. Save back into the Hounds, though, is Stella Thomas. Thomas to Anna Thomas, and here come the Sinton Lady Pirates. Ball outside. Spin it left side to Gallegos. Off the dribble, wanted to find a cutter. Hesseltine was cupping out. Gallegos was reading she was going to have a layup if she led her with a pass. Turnover gives it back to West OSO. Lady Bear basketball, they'll bring it across. Lopez and Johnson play catch on the outside. Now joining the mix is Riquenez. Lopez finds Johnson for a 3. Answer there is no. Offensive rebound, put it up, count it. Rebecca Brown with a stick back. Got the rebound for West OSO. Cuts the lead back to 12. Pirates with the ball. On the dribble, Thomas attacks right side, misses that one. Rebound to Gallegos, gets it out for Anna Thomas, misses, fires on that. Offensive rebound, Emma Thomas lets it go, made it. Relentless offensive boards, 3 opportunities that trip down for the Lady Pirates of Sinton. It pays off. West OSO back with the ball, down 14. Outside to Johnson. Johnson goes inside the paint, off the dribble. Brown's going to be fouled. Rebecca Brown, non-shooting foul. But a good idea. She curled up, caught that pass at the high blocks, and immediately turned in the paint. Lady Bears to inbound the ball. They'll get it to Brown. Tried to get it back to Lopez. Fires that off the back wall. That's a turnover. Lady Pirates basketball in the back court. Emma Thomas throws over the top to Hannah Gallegos. Further ahead it goes to Stella Thomas. Waits, shoots, and makes it. Good patience that time by Thomas on the backside of the press break. West OSO basketball. Here's a steal. Here comes Courtney Hesseltine. Right side lays it up. Missed it. Offensive rebound, though. There's Emma Thomas. Put it in. The lead goes to 18. Timeout on the floor. West OSO will talk it over. Sinton Lady Pirates up big now, back after this.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, we're Edinburgh Cougars, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, West Oso with the ball. They took a timeout. Been outscored 8-4 here in this, check that, 10-4 here in this third quarter. Trailed by 18. There's a nice finish up and in for West Oso and the Lady Bears. They needed that bucket. Now they need a stop or two to climb back in this game. Gallegos spins it outside to Anna Thomas. Thomas to Emma Thomas, and they'll set it up. Got a screen high side. Spins it inside, force that pass, and a steal. Here come the Lady Bears. Left-hand side, Aaliyah Reed attacks, and it's blocked out of bounds off the back wall by Emma Thomas. Thomas on the block shot. 3:08 remaining. West Oso will inbound the ball. Off the dribble. Shot goes off the backboard. Rolls off, no good. Rebound taken down by Raquinez, and then she'll be fouled on the baseline. That'll instantly stop play. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. West Oso will inbound the ball. Kiara Johnson spins it outside to Lopez. They're not giving her any room to shoot beyond the arc right now. Here's a steal for the Lady Pirates. On the left-hand side, Anna Thomas waits, shoots, and misses that. Offensive rebound, though, then taken away by West Oso. Lady Bears ball, they're down by 16. They'll bring it quickly ahead to Lopez. Lopez off the dribble, running one-hander off the back of the rim. Lady Pirates secure the board as Anna Thomas with a strong board. Then a whistle on a timeout. Sinton not wanting to get in a running game. In control in this one, up 16. They'll talk it over. Back after this.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word, fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it. Has what? Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. It's simply a different way. It's a car buying experience you'll enjoy. With a huge Ford selection like Ford F-150s, Mustangs, Explorers, Escapes, the Ford Raptor, and a whole bunch more, buying a new Ford should be fun, and that's why we do it. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Back here as we continue from Sinton. Lady Pirates up 16 to call the timeout. Emma Thomas fires a pass over to Hannah Gallegos. To the free throw line to Anna Thomas. Back in the hands of Emma. Big jab step, backs it back outside, got a screen. Good recovery defensively by Lopez, who turns it up on the defensive end and forces a whistle, but they'll call a foul on Larissa Thomas. Ball outside to Emma Thomas for the Lady Pirates. Off the dribble, Anna Thomas misfires on that. Rebound by West Oso. Kara Johnson brings it ahead, or check that, Raquinez to Lopez. Lopez has that one blocked, secures the rebound though. Spins it back out for a Raquinez three. That one misfires. Offensive rebound and a foul call. And West Oso will go to the line. 15-point game. 1 of 2 on that trip down for the West Oso Bears. Pirates with a free throw line jumper. That won't go. In the paint, the rebound rolls to the ground on a jump ball coming up. It'll be possession arrow favoring Sinton. So we'll stay there. Lady Pirates have led since the mid part of the first quarter. We were tied at 11 apiece, a 5-0 run to close out the quarter. Here's a 3 by Gallegos. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, missed. Rebound right there. Hesseltine put it in again. Courtney Hesseltine now with 17 points in the game. West Oso basketball with 1:24 to go. They're down 17. Lopez spins it over to Raquinez, to Lopez, to Johnson. On the entry pass, on the blocks, and looking for Whitney King that time. Ball out of a Sinton Lady Pirates' hand. Couple of substitutions in the game for Sinton, trying to keep some fresh players in to close out this third quarter. West Oso on the dribble. That one won't go. In the paint, the rebound is secured, and then a foul will be called. Good job for Whitney King just to get to that ball and then hang on as she was sent to the ground. 1:08 left in the third. Lady Bears of West Oso with the ball. Larissa Lopez sets him in motion. Johnson's open. Quick catch and shoot. Misses. Hesseltine secures a rebound, and here come the Lady Pirates. Courtney Hesseltine trying to go coast to coast. This is off in the paint. Banker up, no good. In the paint. Rebound by West Oso. Out of traffic. This is Raquinez. Rachel Raquinez spins into a double team, though, taken away by Talia Bess. Quick pass to Hesseltine down the sideline. That goes off her hands, out of bounds. Had to get a groan out of the home crowd. They thought Hesseltine was bodied out of bounds over on that sideline. It'll be West Oso with the ball on the offensive end, but they'll throw it away. Sinton basketball in the backcourt. Overhead pass to Hesseltine. Can't get there, though, and it goes out of bounds. So if you're West Oso, you got a couple things going in your favor here. Possession arrow, it means you'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter as we stand. You're in possession of the ball here, so points scored, and then possibly a stop and another bucket. You do get the ball back. You can go on a miniature run here. Here's a 3. This will help a bunch, but it won't go. Rebound by the Sinton Lady Pirates, and they maintain control of this game, up 17. They can go for a final shot here. Emma Thomas brings it across. Spins it over to Payette off the dribble. She'll be called for a travel. It'll be West Oso ball in the backcourt. 13 seconds remaining. Here comes Kiara Johnson ahead. Spins it right-hand side to Raquinez. Gets it back. Flips it over left to Lopez. Quickly guarded. Back to Johnson with 3 on the clock. To Lopez. This 3 will count. And it's off the rim. No good. 3 quarters in the books. Sinton Lady Pirates outscore West Oso in the third. They did so in the first and the second. And thus they lead by 17. Fourth quarter coming up after this on Rio Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa. a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
We'll send a shout out in the direction of the concession stand. If you're in Santa Rosa, Texas, traveling through the Rio Grande Valley, a good place to stop. Snacks galore. And it is truly a concession stand environment, but there's also opportunities for fans to enjoy the games on Rio Sports Live if you're traveling about. They got the big screen TV up there, and just a good place for the kids to hang out before or after the games or during the weekends. 3 on the way for Lopez to start the fourth quarter. Missed by the Lady Bears of West Oso. Put this in perspective for the Lady Bears. They've scored 24 points in the game. They need 17 here in the fourth quarter, which would match their first half production on the scoreboard, and that's just to tie it right now where we're at. So they're up against it here. They're going to have to come up with a lot of work to get back in this game. Lady Pirates, meanwhile, with the ball in the lead. Work it inside. Nice catch. Shot up, no good. On the rebound, it's tipped out of bounds. That'll be off Sinton. And give the ball back to the Lady Bears of West Oso. Coming up after the game, we'll have highlights of these games. There's a ball taken away by the Lady Pirates on the outlet pass. It's deflected, but out of bounds, off of West Oso. So it'll be Sinton basketball. Our banner just fell. Try to get that fixed. On these brick walls, it usually takes about a half a roll of tape to keep them up on the wall. 17-point lead for the Lady Pirates of Sinton. They'll inbound the ball in the backcourt. Courtney Hesseltine tried to catch that. Larissa Lopez got a hand on it last. Out of bounds it goes. Sinton, meanwhile, will substitute in as Stella Thomas returns to the game. Lady Pirates struggled early in the first quarter with the pressure and pretty much took care of the ball from that point on. They also brought a real physical approach to the rebound side of things. Here's a steal by the Lady Bears and then a whistle and a foul call at the midcourt stripe. And they'll call it on Sinton. Emma Thomas will be called for the foul. It'll be West Oso basketball out of bounds. Tomorrow we've got full contact women's football on the air beginning at 10 o'clock in the morning. Teams from Corpus Christi, from the Rio Grande Valley, from Houston, from Laredo will all be in the Rio Grande Valley tomorrow beginning at 10 o'clock. Full contact women's football. Here's a 3 on the way. That's in. Made by Lopez for the West Oso Lady Bears. And we got a foul as the shot went in. It'll be called on West Oso. Pushing off inside is Rebecca Brown. They'll count the basket. 14-point lead. Pirates with the ball. They'll just get it across the timeline. West Oso trying to turn up the heat on the defensive end. That one goes out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Bears. Again, if you're just joining us on our social media, we are in the Coastal Bend for a second consecutive week as we start to unveil full-blown coverage in this area. So help us in a big part by sharing the link on our Facebook side to let fans know these games are going on. Again, I'll be active in the area, trying to make sure that we have this funded to the right level and being able to keep the crews in place. You're going to hear yours truly for a while as I try to spearhead the growth of Rio Sports Live into the Coastal Bend. Spin it over to Gallegos for Sinton. Entry pass to Hesseltine. Has it blocked, but a foul will be called. And the player who was instrumental in pushing the Sinton Lady Pirates forward early in this game to the lead, Courtney Hesseltine, steps to the free throw line. She's got 17 points in the game, leading all scorers. This is her first free throw attempt of the game. Count that. Hesseltine has made 3 3-pointers tonight. Now a basket at the free throw line and a second one coming up on the trip. That won't go. Long rebound though. Hesseltine gets there in time to force a jump ball, but it's West Oso ball. On the possession change. Lady Bears bring it across. Work it outside to Lopez. Spin it further over to Raquinez. Now this is Lopez off the dribble. Back of the rim, that won't go. Rebound, outlet pass stolen. Bears layup, good. Rachel Raquinez off the made basket. Cuts the lead down to 13. Now a steal by the Lady Bears. Left-hand side, Raquinez put it up, caught it. 11-point game. Here come the Lady Bears back at you. Lady Pirates ball. They're down 11. Bump in the backcourt, and that'll be a foul called. Rachel Raquinez got a little too close. Call for the foul. Gives the ball to Sinton. Lady Pirates have been outscored 7-1 here in the fourth quarter. They led 16-11 after one, 19-17 after the half. Outscored the Lady Bears 12-7 in the third. Fourth quarter through the first couple of minutes have given up 7, scoring just 1. Playing catch outside. Thomas and Anna Thomas playing catch. Anna looking for some help, gets it to Gallegos, attacks on the right-hand side, lost it. Loose ball picked up, and here comes Kiara Johnson. She's fouled in the backcourt. That'll be the 5th team foul against the Sinton Lady Pirates. Meanwhile, a substitution will check in the game for the West Oso Lady Bears. As Elijah Reed will check in the game. Lady Bears basketball. Right side to Lopez on the dribble. Back top of the key to Raquinez. Whips it over to Johnson, further in the corner. Now they'll get it back outside. Johnson, Raquinez, Lopez. 3, off the mark. Offensive board, put it right up and in. Rathenia Hernandez with a made basket. Single-digit game. At a 9-point lead for the Lady Pirates. Thomas on the dribble. That one won't go, but Anna Thomas will get to the free throw line. Then on the press break, the Lady Pirates had numbers. And Anna Thomas with an aggressive move, she'll step to the line. For Anna tonight, hasn't scored a point. First one won't go. Free throw shooting was an issue for both teams the first time they met. Neither with an outstanding performance. Thomas misses on that one, 0 for 2 on the trip. Here come the Lady Bears. Right side to Lopez. Lopez on the dribble, running one-hander. That won't go. Offensive rebound, and they'll call a travel on West Oso, giving the ball back to the Lady Pirates of Sinton. 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter of play. Lady Pirates methodically bringing it up. Anna Thomas across the timeline. Finds a cutter in the paint. Shot on the way. That's short, but a foul called. And Emma Thomas will head to the line. West Oso on a 9-1 run here in the fourth quarter. Reminding you, we've got the boys game coming up after this. As we have a featured game of the week from the Coastal Bend here on Rio Sports Live. Free throw good, made by Emma Thomas. Thomas will get a second. She's got 9 points in the game. A made free throw here puts her as the second player in the game in double figures in the scoring department. The made free throw takes it back to a double-digit lead for the Lady Pirates. Thomas misses that one. Offensive rebound, though, taken down for the Lady Pirates of Sinton. They'll work it back outside. Now there's a steal by the West OSO Lady Bears. Requinez spins it outside to Johnson. Back to Requinez. Off the dribble in traffic, got fouled. And that should be the 7th team foul against the Lady Pirates of Sinton. And a free throw opportunity for the Lady Bears. Rachel Requinez. Requinez with 9 points. Hasn't been to the line yet here in the contest. 1-1. She'll need to make the first to get a second. Misfires. Offensive rebound by Lopez. Gets a shot away and it goes in. Larissa Lopez with an offensive stick back. Timeout on the floor. Lady Pirates lead down to 8. West OSO trying to come back on the road.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
There's a 30-second timeout. Joe Bowling here with you. My wife Dahlia on the camera. We're in Sinton, Texas on a Friday night. Appreciate you joining us here. Joe Gomez right below me trying to help us get this thing up and running and flying in the Coastal Bend area. Sinton with the ball in the back court. They're going to have to hurry to beat the 10-second count. Throw it overhead, just beat it across the line. Here's Gallegos, spins it right-hand side. A lot of contact. Nice job by Stella Thomas to hang on. Gallegos finds Emma Thomas, looking inside. Finds Hesseltine, goes to work, has it blocked out of bounds. That's off West OSO. Lady Bears trying to turn it up defensively. Lady Pirates still up by 8. They'll inbound the ball out to Gallegos, to Thomas. Thomas for 3. Answer there is short. Long rebound out to Gallegos. Finds Hesseltine. That one's blocked. Rebound in the paint. Tipped out to Gallegos. 3 on the way. Answer there. No. Long rebound again. Out to Hesseltine for 3. Answer there. Yes! 3 more for Courtney Hesseltine, and that's a huge 3 made. She's got 21. Ball deflected. Picked off by the Lady Pirates. Ball in the backcourt, taken right back away by West OSO. Shot up, missed though. Rebound by Emma Thomas. Brings it across. Overhead pass. They'll flip it in the corner. That's tipped out of bounds. Off of Hesseltine last. Reminding you, we'll have our Hacienda Has It player of the game at the conclusion of this one. Right now, you got to look strong at Courtney Hesseltine. Banker goes up and in. Made shot by Lathania Hernandez for West OSO. It's an 11-point lead. Check that, a 9-point lead for the Lady Pirates of Sinton. Overhead pass to Anna Thomas across the timeline. Back to Emma Thomas. To Stella Thomas. Now top of the key, it goes to Courtney Hesseltine. Inside, miss a shot. Rebound by the Lady Bears, and they want to run. Johnson tips it outside to Requinez, puts it on the floor. Finds Lopez for the quick 3. Got it! Larissa Lopez with a 3. 6-point game. Things getting hot here at Sinton. Lady Pirates with the lead. Back after this. Lady Pirates of Sinton took a timeout. They'll talk it over and then make their way back on the floor. Their lead is down to 6. They led by as many as 18 in this game. Here in the second half, but a huge fourth quarter by the Lady Bears of West Oso have them within 2 possessions of the game. Lady Pirates with the ball in the back court. Emma Thomas throws to Gallegos. Hannah Gallegos. Ahead it goes to Stella Thomas. Back in the hands of Emma. Nice catch that time by Anna Thomas. Back outside to Emma. West Oso trying to trap. 2:26 left here in this game. Lady Bears have another foul to give before they send anyone to the free throw line. So they can get real aggressive here and not send anyone for free throws. Gallegos to Thomas. That one's deflected and out of bounds it goes. Lady Bears went with straight up defense and it paid off. 6-point game. It's West Oso ball out of bounds. Lopez gets it in. Kiara Johnson will bring it up. Stays outside, wants a 3, lets it fly, no good. Rebound by Anna Thomas. Thomas with an overhead pass to Heselton. That pass gets to Thomas. Emma Thomas over to Gallegos. Gallegos tips it inside, off the dribble, bank it up, no good. On the rebound, it's out of bounds, it'll be West Oso ball. Lady Bears ball. Johnson will bring it up. Lopez on the dribble. Spins it right side, gets it back. Lopez for 3, and that won't go. Long rebound to Anna Thomas. To Heseltine, outlet pass. They've got numbers for Sinton. Here's Stella Thomas. Backs it away, now finds a cutter, but somehow to Gallegos. Outside for a Heseltine 3, no good. That may have put it away. Rebound by West Oso, they've got a chance. Minute 20 to go, and Stella Thomas fouls, or check that, gets a steal and then gets fouled. Minute 17 left here in this game. It'll be Sinton basketball. And that was I got it for the 6th team foul against West Oso. 6-point game. Just across the timeline, Emma Thomas to Stella Thomas to Anna Thomas. Stopped her dribble. Finds some help as Emma Thomas takes it sideline. Pass a double team. Gets it to Gallegos. Back outside. They'll reverse it. Stella Thomas, as we go under a minute to go in this game, is going to be fouled near the midcourt stripe. And it stops play, and it should be a free throw opportunity for the Sinton Lady Pirates. But again, it's been anything but automatic from the free throw line. They're shooting at a 50% clip at 4 of 8 as a team in the game. 1-and-1 opportunity here. 2-possession game, so make 1 here. Changes the view of this game. As Stella Thomas eyes the free throw. And missed it. Rebound by West Oso. The outlet pass goes out of bounds. Lady Pirates get it back. A lot of energy was expended by West Oso just to get back in this game. Lady Pirates trying to close it out. Find Anna Thomas. Thomas guarded by Brown. Out on top, and a quick foul is called as Heseltine made the catch. She was fouled by Rachel Raquinez. So a free throw chance coming up for Courtney Heseltine. 21 points scored in the game. 1 of 2 at the line. She'll get a 1-and-1. First one good. Again, that's important because it changes it. Pushes it out to a 3-possession game. Lady Pirates with the lead. Heseltine another free throw here. Misses that. West Oso will get the rebound. They're going to have to hurry and score now. Raquinez gets it outside in the corner. Here's a 3. Wide open look. That's off the mark. No good. Heseltine gets a rebound in traffic. And as it goes out of bounds, Stella Thomas got her hands on it last. And they'll call a foul on West Oso, and Stella Thomas will stroll to the line. Thomas in the game, 4 points. Hasn't made a free throw. She shot one today. 0 for 1 as she looks at a 1-and-1 here. Misses that one. Gives the ball to West Oso. Down 7, 31 seconds left in the game. Riquinez will bring it across. Rachel Riquinez left open, spins it over. There's a steal. Here comes Hesseltine. Right side, lays it up, made it. Courtney Hesseltine with a steal and a bucket. West Oso now down by 9. Riquinez on that right-hand side, got to the baseline, spins it up, missed it, but got fouled. And that'll stop play with 11 seconds remaining, and the Sinton Lady Pirates up by 9. As Rachel Riquinez steps to the line for West Oso. Riquinez in the game with 9 points, looking to get to double digits here. First of 2, won't go. She'll get a second. That'll go. 8-point game. Lady Pirates get it in. Anna Thomas has the ball. Gallegos in the backcourt will be fouled. Now they'll give the ball back to the Lady Pirates to put it in play from out of bounds. Now the scorer's table will be having the focus of attention. The official over there talking things over. He's the one that blew the whistle. That ball was in play, and he sent him back to throw it in on the baseline. They put 11.5 seconds back on the clock. Hesseltine catches, gets it to Gallegos, back to Hesseltine. Ahead to Thomas. Stolen by Lopez. Lopez from three-quarter court. Misfires, and that's it. The Lady Pirates of Sinton, behind the 24-point performance of Courtney Hesseltine, secure the 49-41 victory. Hesseltine got them started early, never stopped. She scored 11 points in the first quarter and 24 in the game to lead all scorers. Your leading scorers in the game behind Courtney Hesseltine from the Sinton Lady Pirates. Emma Thomas finished with 9. Talia Best was 6. 4 for Stella Thomas. Hannah Gallegos finished with 3. Nellie Payette finished with 3 as well. For the West Oso Lady Bears, it was Larissa Lopez with 11 points. Rachel Riquinez with 10. Kara Johnson was 6. Lethania Hernandez was 6. 5 for Rebecca Brown. And 3 for Eliza Reed. And that'll do it for the scoring in this game. Our Hacienda has it. Player of the game, Courtney Hesseltine. 24 points for the Sinton Lady Pirates. That'll do it for the broadcast. Reminding you we've got some highlights coming up a little bit later on. We've also got the boys game between West Oso and Sinton coming up. Till next time, our Rio Sports Live feature game from the Coastal Bend on the girls' side. Sinton Lady Pirates win it. So long for just a while.